All right, here we are. Day 7. After workout results. It's 4:19 when I got inside the truck. So right at 30 minutes. Like I've said before, I'm not in a race with anybody. There's this older guy in there. He's training this young kid. That guy's got some age on him. So he's definitely in his 40s, late 40s, maybe even 50s. And he was downward pressing on man, it had to be 180 pounds. Anyhow, so yeah, well, a year from now, 2 years from now, I'll be back doing that. I'll be back pressing the 400 pounds I used to be able to press, you know. I'll be back doing what I used to be able to do that I let myself get out of the habit of doing. And that's what it really comes down to is habits and habitual responses versus reactions. And so I got out of the habit of doing all these things, and I got in the habit of what's that gonna hurt? You know, I'm tired. Let me sit down. That's a bad habit, and I'm having to break myself of that habit. I actually, even though it's still seating or being seated, whatever that is, I'm forcing myself to stay at the computer chair more than get into the lounge chair in order to prop my feet up. And then they're just prop my feet up, you know. And I was doing that at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock religiously for a long time now, and if not sooner. And so I'm breaking that habit day by day. You know, now I got to get in the habit, instead of sitting at that computer chair during that long period of time, of doing other things that on my feet that are more productive. And as my legs get stronger and I can support all this weight without having excruciating back pains and cramps and all kinds of things that go along with that, that's exactly what I'll be doing. And so and I test myself. Last time I told you I was going to change it up a little bit. I went in there, did my normal sets, 15 on the seated leg press, 75, 90, 105, 120 pounds respectively. 15 sets in 15 reps in each set, one set. So I'm not trying to go to 2 sets yet. I'm still a good distance from that. I might even actually be into May, where I was optimistically saying April. Okay, well, it's April now, and maybe by the end of this month, but I'm looking more at May, to where that the repetitions increase or the sets increase. I may just do set increases instead of repetition increases. But anyhow, 15 reps each weight category. And instead of doing the 15 heels, 15 toes at 120, I did it like I said I was going to do, at 75 and 90 respectively. So that's an additional 15 toe presses, 15 heel presses at 75, 15 toe presses, 15 heel presses at 90, along with the regular seated leg press full extensions at 15 reps each as well. Then I went to the deltoid fly. I did 15 reps though, overhanded and reverse, okay, at 30 pounds still. I did the first set. I did 2 sets of each of those. First set, I did 1, 2, 3, 4 release. Okay, so in between each rep, I held my breath and held the weight to a count of 5 release. Okay. The second set, I just did straight out and 1 and 2 and 3 type of repetitions. Again, I did increase though to 15 repetitions in each of those 2 sets, along with the 5 count oxygen hold. And then I did 2 sets of 20 rep of timed reverse flies of 20, and I did that in 1 minute 18 seconds. Really take off about 3 or 4 seconds of that, because stop the clock, hit the clock again. That takes time to go up and down from it. But anyhow, so roughly in 1 minute 10 seconds, I did 40 repetitions of reverse deltoid flies at 30 pounds, rather quickly. Stretched a little bit, cleaned the machine. Then I talked to that young man and the gentleman that was teaching him, and he's telling him, hey, you got to get it, make your goals, and so on and so forth. And then when I walked over to get the cleaning bottle, that's when I said, I'm your goal. Don't get to where you look like me. You don't want to be 62 and be me. Okay, you don't want to be fighting this at this age. It'd been so much simpler, so much easier on me completely if I had just kept up the habit. It actually would be easier, and it wouldn't be as much stress on me. I have that video appointment this week with the cardiologist for that leaky valve, and man, I'm red. And so, that worries me. Excuse me. That worries me. That it could turn into something more. But maybe it got caught soon enough, and maybe I could turn all this around. Anyhow, this is Don Johnson. Day number 7, I believe it was, April 3rd, regardless, Monday. Get out there, get at it, join me. Use me as your motivation. Okay, I took a snapshot of me in there. I'm going to post that inside the video, and so you can take a look at that and go, yeah, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to look like that. And if you do already look like that or similar, then get with me, man. Seriously, I don't want you to have to fight the battle I'm fighting. You can change it. I know you can change it. I'm changing it. My almost 90-year-old father here in June, I talked to him the other day, lost 14 pounds because he decided he was going to change how he was eating and become a little more active. Okay, almost 90 in June. Okay, you can do it too. I'm going to do it. I need to do it. I have to do it. My wife and daughter deserve it. I deserve it. The world deserves me a bit longer. Anyhow, Don Johnson, affiliate member, Live Good, www.djlivesgood.com. And I want you to come along with me and live good too. All right, you take care.